morning. It's Monday, November 23rd, 2020, and this is Baby Time. I'm Miss Emily, Head of Youth Services at the Ludington branch of the Mason County District Library, and I am glad to welcome you today so that we can talk about early literacy. And what do we define as early literacy? Well, the components are talking, singing, reading, writing, and playing. And so we're going to do some of that today. We're going to talk, and we're going to sing some songs, and we're going to read some rhymes, and hopefully you'll play and write at home today and become a great early literacy champion. Literacy isn't just reading, it's also writing and figuring out math and shapes and colors and numbers and symbols. So let's get started and do some great things. I think we're going to have a sunny Monday morning. We'll hope for the best. And so we'll say sunny in our next rhyme. Are you ready? Let's get going. There's our early morning cat ready to sing a song. Let's sing with him. Come along and sing with me, sing with me, sing with me. Come along and sing with me on a sunny Monday. Come along and clap with me, clap with me, clap with me. Come along and clap with me on a sunny Monday. Come along and roll with me, roll with me, roll with me. Come along and roll with me on a sunny Monday. Come along and stretch with me, stretch with me, stretch with me. Come along and stretch with me on a sunny Monday. Yay, good job. It feels so good to get our bodies up and moving today. Pickety pickety bumblebee, won't you say your name for me? That's a very nice name. My name's Miss Emily, and I am so glad you're here today. Well, look at this little guy. He's ready to do some stretches. Up, down, turn around, touch the sky, and touch the ground. Wiggle fingers, wiggle toes, wiggle shoulders. Say hello. Oh, look at that. It's a big spider. Have you seen spiders around your house? I'm starting to see fewer of them. The weather gets cold, and after just so long, they kind of start to go away for the winter, don't they? Let's do the itsy bitsy spider. Let's get our spiders going with our fingers. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Yay, good job. Good fine motor control today. Look at that. These girls are having some salad for lunch. That looks really tasty. Salads have lots of lettuce in them mostly, and we know that lettuce starts with the letter L. Let's sing our song. L is for lettuce, that's good enough for me. L is for lettuce, that's good enough for me. L is for lettuce, that's good enough for me. Oh, lettuce, lettuce, lettuce starts with L. Great job! Now it's time for our opposites rhyme. Get ready for big. This is big, 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 and this is small, small, small. This is short, 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 and this is tall, tall, tall. This is fast, 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 and this is slow, slow, slow. This is yes, 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 and this is no, no, no. Good job, everybody. Great job on your sign language. And here's the question of the day. Have you read any wordless books? Do you like them or not? I know some librarians who love wordless books, and I know some who really hate them. I know some parents who think that they're silly and they don't enjoy having to tell the story. And I know some parents who love the fact that there's no story and you can just make up your own. These 4 books pictured are some of our more recent wordless books, and you can see that one at the top, Wolf in the Snow, actually won a Caldecott Award for the illustrations. I just love them. Wordless books can encourage us to tell the story on our own. So if you haven't checked out a wordless book lately, type wordless in the search on our catalog, and these will come up as well as many others. Give it a try today. Let's sing about some science. It's our orbit song. The earth turns around, the earth turns around. Once a day, every day, the earth turns around. The moon goes round the earth, the moon goes round the earth. Once a month, every month, the moon goes round the earth. The earth goes round the sun, the earth goes round the sun. Once a year, every year, the earth goes round the sun. The stars are all around, the stars are all around. Here and there and everywhere, the stars are all around. Great job! You know some things that never change. Well, look at that. It's our rhyme about the wind. It's been not quite as windy this last week, but maybe we'll see some more wind before the end of November. The wind came out to play one day. He swept the clouds out of his way. He blew the leaves and away they flew. The trees bent low and their branches did too. The wind blew the great big ships at sea. The wind blew the kite away from me. There it goes. And there's our gray squirrel. I've seen some squirrels in my yard. They're getting ready for winter when they hibernate. They're getting a whole bunch of good nuts in their cheeks and taking them to their homes in the trees. It's pretty exciting to watch. Let's be a squirrel today. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Wrinkle up your nose, put a nut between your toes. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Oh, good job. You are very squirrel-like today. Hooray, it's time for the months of the year. I love to say our months because it reminds us about how the time is passing and how the year is going. November has a big holiday that comes this week. It's called Thanksgiving. And I see on our November rectangle, we've got a hat. That's a fancy hat. I don't think I'll wear a hat to Thanksgiving this year. I think I'll just be with my family, but that's okay. I will still eat turkey and enjoy having all of my family together, and I can be thankful for so many good things in my day. Let's say all of our months in order because we know that sequencing is an important math skill. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Great job! Well, there aren't too many bees around my house. I think they have all gone into their hive for the winter too. Just like the squirrels and the spiders, they are getting ready to survive the winter so they can come back in the spring. And that's what happens with a lot of animals, doesn't it? They go and they get all nice and cozy someplace and they wait until the weather's warmer again. We do that a little bit as humans. We go inside and we cuddle up with our warm shirts and our blankets and we wait for it to be nice outside. But I do want to advise you that getting outside in the cold is good for us. So take a walk anyway, even if you have to wear 2 coats and an extra scarf. Well, let's make our hand into a beehive and we'll do our beehive rhyme. Here is the beehive. Where are the bees? Hiding inside where nobody sees. Watch and you'll see them come out of the hive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job counting. Good job, everyone. And here's one of our songs from last summer's summer reading program. Oh, I wish I were. Let's sing it together. Oh, I wish I were a juicy little orange. Oh, I wish I were a juicy little orange. I'd go squirty, squirty, squirty over everybody's shirty. Oh, I wish I were a juicy little orange. Oh, I wish I were a little blob of mud. Oh, I wish I were a little blob of mud. I'd go gooey, gooey, gooey over everybody's shoey. Oh, I wish I were a little blob of mud. Oh, I wish I were a little cookie crumb. Oh, I wish I were a little cookie crumb. I'd go crummy, crummy, crummy over everybody's tummy. Oh, I wish I were a little cookie crumb. Great job. Now it's time for parent encouragement. Here's a quote that I ran across lately. To read a graphic novel, much less a wordless one, many essential literacy skills are required, including the ability to understand a sequence of events, interpret characters' nonverbal gestures, discern the story's plot, and make inferences. Okay, so that's why I asked about the wordless books earlier. Graphic novels and wordless books can be kind of lumped together in library terms because they have a lot less description of the action and a lot more is being inferred by your child just by looking at the pictures. So let's take this apart here. Sequence of events, we know that's an early math skill. We have to understand that we read from left to right and top to bottom. We have to understand how the panels go together in a comic book or graphic novel. We have to understand that this action has to happen before that action, that sort of thing. So that's all good information to know. Interpreting nonverbal gestures. That is just important to us as a society because if I can look at your face when you say, "You dork," and you're smiling, then we know it's a joke. We know it's not meant to be angry. It's looking at someone's face, even with a mask on, covering half of it, gives us clues into how people are speaking to us and how people are thinking and feeling at the moment. So that's very important. Discerning a story's plot, that's something that our children need to understand, of course, to get the idea of how a story works. The whole reason we read with them and do so many things over and over is to gain fluency, and understanding the plot is part of that. They get the feeling of how the characters are introduced, and then a problem is introduced, it comes to a crisis, and then there's a solution at the end. That's the typical story arc. So that's an important thing to figure out. And also knowing what's happening in the story. If you've ever had a child who wanted to read a chapter book and they're too young to read a chapter book, so you're reading it with them and maybe a chapter a night, and you get to something that's very exciting happening and you say, "Oh my goodness, what's going to happen next?" That's understanding plot. You're asking them to make a decision based on what has come before as to what will come next. And that's an important thing that you can do as a parent, just to kind of get kids thinking about what has happened and get them to recall those events and talk about them. Okay, and then making inferences, that's kind of what we were just talking about. What will happen next? What do you think the character will do? Do you think this picture shows that the dinosaur is happy or sad? That sort of thing. So those are all great things that can be learned from a wordless book or a graphic novel. And that's one reason I personally think that these are good books to have in your library. Whether it's the library downtown or yours at home, having a few books that kids have to really look to the pictures to get cues and clues about where the story is going is a good thing for them. And have them tell you the story. Tell it to you 20 times different ways. That's okay. Every time can be a new interpretation, but it's all good information. I don't know what day it is today. Do you remember what day it is today? We said way back at the beginning. I remember. It's Monday. Let's sing our song about the days. Today is Monday, today is Monday, all day long, all day long. Yesterday was Sunday, tomorrow will be Tuesday. Let's have fun, let's have fun. Great job! Good job remembering the days of the week. Oh my goodness, that baby's just jumping out of her crib. Let's sing a song with her. This is the way we clap our hands, clap our hands, clap our hands. This is the way we clap our hands so early in the morning. This is the way we pat our heads, pat our heads, pat our heads. This is the way we pat our heads so early in the morning. This is the way we stomp our feet, stomp our feet, stomp our feet. This is the way we stomp our feet so early in the morning. This is the way we tap our toes, tap our toes, tap our toes. This is the way we tap our toes so early in the morning. Great job! I see some ABCs coming up. Are you ready for that? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Yay! Great job singing today. Oh, here's that little boy with head, shoulders, knees, and toes. He's one of my favorites. Are you ready? Let's sing it twice today. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, eyes, ears, mouth, and nose. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, eyes, ears, mouth, and nose. Great job! Remember to go wash your hands before you touch your eyes and your mouth and your nose. We don't want to get germs in our faces. So keep everything nice and clean today. Well, look at that. It's the goodbye train already. That was fast. It feels like a fast day today. Oh, the goodbye train is leaving, see you soon, toot toot. Oh, the goodbye train is leaving, see you soon, toot toot. Oh, the goodbye train is leaving, the goodbye train is leaving, the goodbye train is leaving, see you soon, toot toot. Oh, we'll say goodbye to Finn, see you soon, toot toot. Oh, we'll say goodbye to Oscar, see you soon, toot toot. Oh, we'll say goodbye to Easton, we'll say goodbye to Ella. We'll say goodbye to Ava, see you soon, toot toot. Oh, we'll say goodbye to Charles, see you soon, toot toot. Oh, we'll say goodbye to Miles, see you soon, toot toot. Oh, we'll say goodbye to Juniper, we'll say goodbye to Genevieve, we'll say goodbye to Constance, see you soon, toot toot. Oh, we'll say goodbye to Farron, see you soon, toot toot. Oh, we'll say goodbye to Crew, see you soon, toot toot. Oh, we'll say goodbye to Linus, we'll say goodbye to June, we'll say goodbye to Jackson, see you soon, toot toot. Bye everybody, have a great week, and we will see you next Monday for Baby Time. Remember, we're on Facebook and YouTube now.